and just in the last couple days, I have done over $1,000 of sales. I'm going to show you guys legitimately everything. I'm even going to show you a product that I've been selling. Everything from my analytics, my TikTok ads, all of it. I'm going to go over everything, and primarily, no BS. There are two things that I don't think enough people talk about, and plot twist, it's not the product. 2 weeks ago, I made a challenge video of starting a dropshipping store from scratch as a true beginner. I actually ended up getting almost $500 in sales in just a couple days. If you want to go check out that video, go watch it. I show the product, I show my page, I show everything. The only problem with that is I just couldn't get it profitable. I was getting sales, but I just couldn't get it profitable. And in the last 2 weeks, after testing some new products and kind of changing two things that people do not talk about enough, I think I have finally cracked the code. And just in the last couple days, I have done over $1,000 of sales and am now actually starting to make decent money, $100 to $200 a day. This was kind of just a side hobby for YouTube video that I've just kind of been consistent with. And now I'm actually starting to see some results. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the Shopify dashboard. Obviously, you guys want to see a little bit of proof to make sure I'm not just totally fugazing you right now. I don't even know if that's a word. If we pull up to my Shopify dashboard here, it is 2:30 in the afternoon. We're at 5 orders, $189 of sales. If we go to yesterday, you guys will see I did $417 of sales with 11 orders. And you guys can see too, I'm not sitting here with like $100,000 months or days or these crazy numbers that are really hard to believe. But these are like actually solid numbers. You know, an extra $100 to $200 a day profit on top of what I'm doing is pretty insane. It's pretty awesome. And so if we check the last 7 days, you can see I've done almost $2,000 of sales in the last 7 days. Like I said, these aren't numbers that are going to blow your mind, but as a true beginner, these are pretty good numbers. If we go here, we can look at my TikTok ads. You can see these are real sales. If we go to the conversions, they'll all add up. If we check, you know, even just the last couple days, you can see these are actual conversions. I'm not, you know, faking my analytics on the Shopify dashboard. So first thing that I want to talk about with you guys, breaking this down and how I think I found success, there's a couple things. The first one is product. Now, obviously, yes, your product is important. I'm not going to sit here and say that your product doesn't matter. Obviously, your product matters. You have to have a decent product. It has to be a good product, right? But I think there's so much emphasis on products right now. It's just not really necessary, and I can prove it to you guys. I'm sure there is a bunch of you guys who are just getting into the space and you know a product works, you've seen other people sell it, and you try to sell it and you still don't get sales. Or if you do, you get very little, you're not profitable, and it hasn't worked. And I can tell you why. It's because the product does not matter nearly as much as you think it does. And this kind of funnels me into my two things, which I seriously think are the most important two things, that if you do both of these, it doesn't matter the product, it doesn't matter what your store looks like or any of that. Now again, backtracking a little bit, all those videos that you see of people explaining the product criteria, problem solving, whatever, yes, that's true. It should match all of those, but it's really not difficult to find a product, or at least a product that's already selling that matches all of that criteria. Pro tip for you guys, what I've tried to do is stick in the beauty woman's niche. This is gonna sound mad controversial, but it's true. The entire beauty industry is based on this. I have tried to take the approach of finding something that, you know, women are insecure about, targeting an insecurity of theirs, and then getting a product that solves that problem. Because guess what? Women are more likely, in my opinion, to spend money on something, especially if it helps them be more confident or look better or feel better, right? So I've just tried to stay down that. Also, the beautiful part about like the women's beauty niche, problem solving niche, is I feel like that's one product that you wouldn't necessarily first go to Amazon for, or first go to Walmart or Target or wherever you shop for. I feel like it's very easy to brand those as their own personal brand, and so it makes sense that you wouldn't buy it on Amazon. Now, how I even found my products, this is what I used to find the products, the last 3 that I've tested, which have all made sales. All have one, but one in particular has done way better. You guys don't need to be paying, you know, hundreds of dollars a month for all these spy tools when you have this for free. I'll kind of show you my settings and what I did to find my kind of products. I would just go last 30 days, the industry. Like I said, personally for me, I've been doing the beauty and personal care niche. So obviously I set it to that, but you could do it to whatever niche you want. Objective, I always go to conversions because I want to see what people are trying to sell. Ad format, doesn't matter, at least for me. Likes, I always like to see the most liked stuff because I want to see what works. And then in my opinion, I think this is the most important part. I always funnel through the best click-through rates. I want to see what ads have the best click-through rates, what people are clicking on more than anything else. Because again, when I'll get to this later on, but your click-through rates and your ads are so important. And so I would rather sit through this for an hour and scroll than sit through TikTok and try to hope to find one. And I just sat through, and then I found a couple. They had great metrics. They were really well liked. They had really good click-through rates. And you can also see how much money people are throwing behind these ads through the budget. And that is how I found all 3 of my products the past month that have all sold, but specifically the one that has actually been profitable that I'm trying to start to scale up. Funneling in from that, we have what I think is the absolute most important part of this entire process, of the entire drop shipping business, of selling any product at all. This is the most important part, in my opinion. And for me, this has been the difference maker. You have to have banger creatives. You have to have engaging ads. You have to have ads that make people want to stop their little scrolling dopamine hits and actually go to your website, put their credit card in. And you guys have to start thinking like this. You guys can spend hours finding a product, hours building a website, hours doing everything. But if your ads suck, it does not matter, because that is the funnel. That is the bridge to get people from TikTok or whatever platform you're on to your store. To me, this has been the biggest game changer. I started taking my ads and my creatives seriously, and sure enough, like clockwork, my sales started to go way higher. And so the way I've been getting my ads, and what has seriously been the difference maker, is I've been paying them, I've been buying them, and I've been using viral ecom ads. Now, they did throw me a bone to make this video. The only reason I accepted is because I actually use them, and they're actually really good, and they've made me a lot of money. So it was a no-brainer, and they do a very, very good job. And to be honest, I have used a couple of the other services and they've been whatever, but these guys have seriously been consistent. So I'm more than happy to shout them out. Also, if you guys want, they gave me a link where you can go buy your ads and get 15% off. I'll leave the link. It's the first link in the description. So this is their homepage. It's very simple, very easy. They have a couple cool different things, but this is primarily my favorite part, is their video ad packages. Now, when you go to their video ad packages, they give you a couple different options of what kind of ads and what kind of creatives you want. This is personally the one I use for my last 3 products, which I will show you. Very affordable too compared to a lot of them. They do a split testing ad package, so it's super easy. You send them a link to your product, you kind of mention maybe a hook you want, and then they'll actually send you back 4 different videos with the same hook and different bodies, and give you a couple different ads so you can actually test them and see which one works better, which one doesn't work as good. But it's great because they have different ones. So you can do it for TikTok, where you get 3 different TikTok ads for $50. They even have Snapchat or Instagram story ads. So whatever platform you're running ads on, whatever it is, they will make you multiple bangers. Also, they get you the ads back very quickly. It's usually 1 to 3 days, really quick turnaround. They also allow you revisions. So this is an example of one of the ads that they made me that has actually been a profitable ad creative and has actually made me, for the first time ever in the dropshipping world, thank you, money.
Get ready to slay in those summer outfits with our invisible push-up bra. Perfect for backless and low-cut outfits, this bra has got you covered. No more wardrobe limitations. It also enhances your bust naturally with its push-up effect, creating a flattering and lifted cleavage. Get yours today and avail our buy one, get one free sale.
So you can see it's very branded. It's not some random stock footage from China off their AliExpress website. An absolute banger. Again, I will leave the link in the description. If you guys want a discount, it's 15% off. I promise you, this is the most important part of your entire dropshipping journey slash store slash making money. You have to have banger creatives. There is no doubt about it. You can do everything else right. If your creatives aren't bangers, it will not work. It doesn't matter how good your product is, how good your website is. It does not matter. You need banger creatives. So again, check it out. First link in my description. Moving on from that, there is one other part that is a must, and I don't think a lot of people talk about this enough. Besides your actual ads and your creatives, the second most important non-negotiable thing, you have to know how to build value and create urgency by creating a banging offer. You guys need to start changing your mind frame of how can I pack so much value into an offer that it is a non-negotiable? How can I create such a good offer that these people are going to go onto this random website that they were not thinking about 5 minutes ago and didn't even know existed 5 minutes ago, take out their credit card, stop what they're doing, take out their credit card and put it into your website and buy something. In order for them to do that, and especially to get people to do that at a high rate, you have to create a banging offer. You need to create so much value. It is a no-brainer offer. And when I did that with my creatives, that is when everything changed. I got banger creatives and I created a banger offer. Ever since, my store started jumping up in orders and I started finally seeing results that I see everyone else on YouTube do. You're always told to look at the product and make sure your website looks amazing, and you're always told all these things, but really, I don't think that's what gets people to enter their credit card. It's your creatives and it's your offer. And if you have those two dialed in, the other stuff can slack, and this will carry you. I'm gonna give you guys an example of what I did on my very first store and how I changed the offer and it started crushing. So if you guys remember the video I made a couple weeks ago, my very first store, I was selling those sticky bras, which I just showed you the ad for. I was doing buy one for like 20 bucks or buy two for 34. I was making decent sales, but I couldn't get it profitable. I just couldn't get it profitable, and I didn't know what it was. And I was actually getting a lot of sales, so I knew the product worked. I just didn't know how to get it profitable. And so what I did is, instead of selling buy one for $20 and buy two for 34 or whatever I did, I then just changed the offer. I said buy one, get one free, and I started at $34. Then I said buy three for even a bigger discount for like $45 or something. So my new minimum baseline price was now $34. There was so much value packed in that. I wasn't overcharging, I wasn't scheming, I wasn't doing anything bad. I was just changing my offer so the value was there. And so that brought my average order volume way up, which then allowed me to spend more money on ads before I could get a sale, which helped my profit margins, and everything boosted. It's little tiny tweaks like that which actually make the difference. And so again, I'm gonna repeat this. All I did was change my offer. Same product, it wasn't profitable, but I was getting sales, so I knew there was some potential. I changed my offer, my sales skyrocket, and my margin skyrocket, therefore allowing me to spend more on ads and just grow. So wrapping up, that is all I have for you guys today. This video is a little bit different. It's not like those challenge videos. I'm really just trying to provide some value and show you guys that this is actually possible. So I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to bust out as many videos as I possibly can. I appreciate you guys. We're all just trying to make it out the hood together. So I will see you in the next one. Peace.